All right, welcome back. We are going to take a look at this storyline here. Again, this is soap opera for men, right? The Suns get absolutely destroyed on Sunday by the Rockets, 148 to 109. Complete destruction as Phoenix star Kevin Durant leaves with an ankle injury. I mean, they lose. The Rockets pick up the victory, 148 points. I know Arizona is the 48th state. I do know that. We're going to look at this acting by Kevin Durant here. And it's probably just something where it's that time of the year where, okay, you guys ain't going to do nothing. So to make it more believable, Kevin, you got to fake this injury as a part of your, that's your role, right? So we're going to look at it and let me know what y'all think. Here's KD with the ball, driving to the hoop. Yeah, I saw the ankle I saw the foot kind of turn over there a little bit, but, they can sell it. He did a pretty decent job, though, right? I think they can control. I think they can control that. Yeah, you may slip or whatever, but they know what they're doing. And you see him crumble to the floor. Now let's say this is a real injury, right? Hey, maybe it's a real injury. Well, what's up with the connections that we're about to look at, right? So this could expose things on a whole nother level with these patterns that I show here, right? And these connections. So we can take another look one more time. All right, so you could see the foot kind of roll over, and the ankle does look like it kind of hits the floor there a little bit. He only had 11 points, by the way. Okay. And I'll read a paragraph or so here before we move forward. Um, so Durant fell to the floor with 6:57 left in the third quarter after he stepped on Rockets Jabari Smith Jr. his foot. That's interesting. I just had the Smithsonian breakdown with this guy over here. You see you don't see the article right now. TRUMP having a problem with the Smithsonian. So we get Jabari Smith Jr. He steps on Jabari Smith Jr.'s foot. I should enter that in the calculator real quick. Wow, you get 138 with Jabari Smith Jr. God, I just mentioned, I think in the last breakdown, that number has been popping up a lot. And the person I just mentioned, the guy who's leading the land right now, the hated guy, his name equals 138. So that's amazing that I just caught that on the fly. Jabari Smith Jr. 138, DONALDTRUMP 138. That's pretty cool right there, okay? And he's got Smith, like the Smithsonian, right? The history and the museums and such. You can go check out that breakdown on my channel. Durant got to his feet but could not put weight on his left leg, as you just saw, right? Suns coach Mike Budenholzer said Durant will have an MRI. So I guess the MRI has already taken place. As we're on Monday now. We're almost done with Monday. And will not accompany the team to Milwaukee for the game Tuesday night. Okay. So the Suns take on the Bucks, I guess, on Tuesday. And I mentioned Durant only had 11 points in 23 minutes. The Rockets, they were already well ahead. Though, as you saw, they were destroying the Suns at that moment, even of the injury. And Houston, they won 12 of their last 13 games and is second in the Western Conference. They're 2 games ahead of the Nuggets. Alperen Sengun had 16 points, 9 rebounds. Rookie Amen Thompson had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists for the Rockets. Jalen Green led the way with 33 big points, y'all. And Devin Booker, he checks in with 28 points for the Suns. And then Durant with the 11, Monte Morris 10. And then, just a bunch of solo digit action for the other players there as far as points. All right. So what we'll do now, it looks like Rockets forward Dylan Brooks was ejected in the second quarter after a brief shoving match with Durant. He was assessed 2 technical fouls while Durant and Nick Richards each received 1. Dylan Brooks, he's just kind of playing his role. That's kind of his character. So let me go back. So we're back over here. Check that out right there. Okay. I told you this is just a story. This really, look at, he's even born in 88 and he's got the D like, I didn't even plan on mentioning the guy, but he's got the D like Donald. And Trump equals 88. Look, Durant's born in 88. On the 29th of September, Trump equals 29. Jeez. Remember, he stepped on the dude's foot. His name equaled 138, like Donald Trump. What was the guy's name again? I forgot. Jabari Smith Jr. And synced up with the Smithsonian, right? And I just did that Smithsonian Donald Trump breakdown. So, but look at those numbers right there. I do Arizona breakdowns out here. I have a channel, A to Z Decodes, and the 39 is going to hit just about every time, right, with Durant. Doesn't his birthday leave 93? Yeah, it does. You see right there? I forgot I put that in there. Look at, they lost by 39 points to the Rockets. Arizona equals 39. Phoenix Suns, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. Look at his birthday, September 29th. Right there. Leaves 93 days in the year. Okay. And I think that's his upcoming birthday, if I'm not mistaken. It'd be cool if I can share tabs on here, but that is cool that I could at least put my face on here, I guess. And I'm not by any means do I take this platform serious. I don't do this to show my face, right? I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit here, right? So that is cool that Canva does offer that. And that's Durant's upcoming birthday, with leaving 93 days in the year right there. So they lose by 39. Arizona equals 39. And Durant's birthday leaves 93 days in the year. His upcoming birthday. Check that out. Okay. And I mentioned Jalen Green scored 33 points to lead the Houston Rockets to victory. On Sunday, that was Sunday. Sunday equals 33. You see that? These letters with numerical values attached. The reverse reduction cipher. Look at the date of the game. Sunday was March 30th. 3 plus 30 is 33. Or if you just look at March 30, 3, 3, 0. They defeat the Phoenix Suns. Do the Rockets. Phoenix Suns equals 133 in the reverse cipher. Jalen Green has these other connections here with Phoenix and even his team, the Rockets. As you see, look at in the same cipher, ABC 123, up and down. Jalen Green 91. Phoenix 91 with this big game. Plays for the Rockets. Rockets 91. You see Jalen Green in reduction has 46 like Phoenix. Durant's last birthday there, 46 date numerology. I can't remember which way I ran the birthday, but yeah, that's his last birthday right there. 46 date numerology as well. So check that out. And Texas and Arizona, I've always shown these connections between the two states, okay? And it starts with just Arizona and Texas, the words, because Arizona equals 105 in gematria. That's like 15. And you see Texas comes out to 15 in the reduction cipher. And the game even had a 15 date numerology if you add up the single digits, 330, and the year 2025. Single digits, you get 15. Notice over on the top right here, Houston Rockets and Phoenix, Arizona. Check that out. 203 and 175 apiece. A match. Check, that looks cool, doesn't it? And you see it's kind of like, you get kind of the cross cipher there. Ordinal ABC 123, reverse Z1, A is 26. That's very simple to understand. You see the 203 and the 175. You also have 42 date numerology on the game. Right there, 3 plus 30 plus the single digits of the year, you get 42. Arizona equals 42. Something I've noted in the past about this 42, just to show you, just to add on here, the 42nd prime number is 181. 181. And look at that. Arizona's the Grand Canyon State. Grand Canyon State 181. Just Grand Canyon 181. And we have the big college in Tempe, Arizona, ASU, the Sun Devils. Tempe, Arizona equals 181. Again, 181, the 42nd prime number. They even had legend Pat Tillman, Pat Tillman wore number 42 and, went on to played for the Arizona Cardinals. And he went off to the scripted war and such. But yeah, I mean, you're going to see the 42, you're going to see the 105, you're going to see the 39 anytime you're dealing with Arizona. And don't forget, Arizona's the 48th state. The Rockets rout the Suns, scoring 148. And Arizona also equals 84. So all four of the base ciphers are covered here, basically. All right. So undeniable. And I have some more connections here. And I told you we're going to look at the birthdays too. We have top characters on both teams. We have Jalen Green. But back to Durant for a minute here. He's got the September 29 birthday. So this game this past Sunday, look, just over 26 weeks before his next birthday. Phoenix equals 26. Okay. Look at his last birthday right there. 26 and 62 date numerology. So I guess I used both of his birthdays here. Right, his last birthday. His last birthday and his upcoming birthday. That's what I mean. But you see that? Phoenix 26, just over 26 weeks before his next birthday. You see his last birthday as 26 and 62 date numerology. I just caught that I did that. But he leaves with this ankle injury, okay? Ankle injury equals 50 in the reduction cipher. You see ankle 16, injury 34 right there. Their reduction, it's all just single digits. So if you have 26 letters in the alphabet, when you reach 10, which is J, the 10th letter, and beyond, you reduce it. You add the double digits together, reduce to a single digit. You just add it up, all the single digits like that. Ankle injury 50, and it's a 50-day span from Jalen Green's birthday to the game. Start date, his birthday. End date, the game. Start to end, 50 days. Durant gets the ankle injury. Ankle injury equates to 50. I want you to notice Jalen Green. There's probably something else with the Green name that I'm missing here. Look at his birthday, February 9. Okay? Okay, I just caught something because Durant is born on the 29th of September, right? So not only that, look, his birthday is 5 days before Arizona's birthday. Arizona's got the Valentine's Day birthday. That's pretty much a factor in every Arizona breakdown as well. Again, I have A to Z decodes on my channel, or on the link on this channel. It's a whole different YouTube channel where I just cover Arizona stories. Okay? So you can go check out that channel if you want. And there's links to my other channels on there as well. I think I'm narrowing it down to just the two, this one and that one right now. And I think the other two, well, yeah, I think the other two I'm just going to like retire as they may have served their purpose already, right? And then probably just focus on the local Arizona, and then our daily decodes on this channel of just world trending stories. So, it's not a coincidence, his birthday is right before the Arizona birthday. So you see the connections with these stars here. And again, Booker had 28 points. I didn't really go into him as they feature Kevin Durant with this ankle injury. The thumbnail hits pretty nice there, doesn't it? I will read a little bit more of the article here while I have a few minutes. I just want to see if anything. Oh, check it out here. Too. Let me read this again. Alperin Sangoon had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and rookie Amen Thompson had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists for the Rockets. How they tell me in the article, neither played in the fourth quarter as Houston led by 42 points. Okay? Remember we just hit on the 42s and the 42nd prime number. 181 right there. So it's not a coincidence that number finds its way into the article, because these articles and these stories all hit by the numbers, all right? Okay. Even Dylan Brooks ejected. Dylan kind of sounds like Devin. Okay. And again, Devin Booker. Remember, there was a player called Kevin Durant. Don't forget that, okay? Like Kevin Durant and like Devin Booker. Don't forget that. I've covered that in the past. And what a joke. Devin George Durant. He played for the Suns also and the Pacers. He later played in European basketball leagues until 1988. And Kevin Durant, born in 1988. And that's Devin Durant. Ooh, and he's got the October 20 birthday. That birthday just hit in a breakdown I did recently. Who the hell was it? Oh, NBA Youngboy and Paige Beckers. I think it was Paige Beckers. They both have that same October 20 birthday. Yep, Paige Beckers, NBA Youngboy, both trending. And you get Devin Durant. Go search it. Devin Durant. Can you believe it? Like Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. What a joke. But yeah, you can go check that out on your own. Let's see. Takeaways. The Rockets are 12-4 in March with a game remaining. Suns own the tiebreaker against the Mavs based on winning based on winning the season series from Dallas, but with or without Durant. 5 of their last 6 games are against playoff teams. And again, this is a part of the storyline. After Brooks' ejection, Houston outscored Phoenix 23-11. The rest of the half, 2 lead by 29 at the break. And remember, Durant born on the 29th. Okay, remember that. So, and then the birthday 2-9 for Jalen Green right there. No coincidence there. And what did they say the next game against Milwaukee? Didn't Budenholzer coach Milwaukee? I thought he did. Let's see. Let's take a minute here. So yeah, the next game tomorrow against the Bucks, and we're almost at tomorrow. Didn't Budenholzer coach the Bucks? He did coach the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the stuff is so scripted. Uh, man. So we're right around 23 minutes now. You can see those are undeniable connections. We'll see what happens with this storyline and this scripted ankle injury here for KD. Rockets rout the Suns 148-109 as Phoenix star Durant leaves with ankle injury. We'll see what comes of this, as I guess it's not in their destiny to finish the season strong, right? And this is just probably symbolism towards that. Appreciate y'all. This is Daily Decodes 812. There's always more, but I'll leave it there. Okay? Peace.